Hey everybody, it's Chef Annie Falcon. I've got the perfect beginning to end of summer grilling video with hot dogs and American Pico. I think you're really going to enjoy it, so let's get into it. You're going to need some hot dogs. Pick a good brand. I ended up being unhappy with these from Costco, so Ballpark or Nathan's, something else would be better. You're going to need some buns that are going to open up well enough so that you can grill them, as well as add the pico to it, that aren't going to fall apart. I picked the Dave's Killer bread sandwich done right at the end first, but they were not right with this recipe. But the Pepperidge Farm farmhouse sausage buns were perfect. You need Knorr Swiss 𝐂𝐴𝐷𝘥𝑝₺ beef bouillon, and then you need celery salt, ground cumin, and coriander. You'll need several cloves of peeled garlic. You're going to smash it with the back of a knife, and then you can use this rocker tool to mince it quickly. You're going to need a couple pots. You're going to need a pot for your hot dogs. This is a 𝘗𝑒𝐲𝐻 multifunction pot, and it has this really cool lid, which is also a small skillet. I love this piece, and the color is flame. There's a link in the description. And then this is 𝘗𝑒𝐲𝑻's grill pan. It's their bistro grill pan, and the color is palm, one of my favorite colors. Anyway, you're going to put your garlic into the water, and then you're going to start adding your seasonings. You're going to add in the cumin and the 𝘗𝑗𝑡𝐢𝑟𝑒𝑠, add in the celery salt and the ground coriander. I highly recommend the Knorr Swiss 𝘂𝑗𝑡𝐢𝑟𝑒𝑠. It has the best flavor. You will use it lots of places, and there'll be a link in the description. Simmering your hot dogs will imbue them with lots of really good flavor and provide you with some 𝑒𝑥 that you can add to the hot dogs later. Cover and simmer for about 25 minutes, and in the meantime, we're going to make the American Pico de Gallo. You're going to need some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, tomatoes out of your garden, it's all good. You'll need some dill weed, a medium red onion. You can choose to use either dill relish or whole pickles that you'll chop. And while this is not part of the original recipe, you can add some serranos or jalapeno peppers to it. And some people like to garnish with the costeña pickled jalapeno peppers. Cut your onion into slices, then you're going to process it really quickly with this full star chopper that I use constantly. You're going to do the same thing with the tomatoes and the pickles. You can slice them in half and put it through the chopper super fast. You're going to put your dill on top of it, and then you're going to mix it thoroughly. Your hot dogs should be plump and ready by now. Remove them from the broth and put them directly onto a hot grill pan to get them going. You're going to cook them on both sides, get the grill marks, and when you're done, you're going to put them back into the broth. Get your hot dog buns ready, and then you're going to spread mayonnaise on the inside of the buns and get them ready to lay them on the same grill that you cooked the hot dogs on. You're not going to want to move them around a lot so the grill marks stay straight. Plate them, add a half a slice of cheese. Don't close them up because the cheese will stick to the bun and it'll be hopeless. Add your condiments, your hot dogs, and then add your American Pico de Gallo. I add the mustard on top here at this point and any of the pickled jalapenos. If you haven't seen 𝑒𝑥 with hot dogs before, give it a try. The broth is incredible. Definitely use it, serve it up to your guests, and encourage them to drizzle or dip their hot dogs in it. I picked up this peach cobbler by Patti LaBelle at Walmart, and it was incredible. I cut it into shape, baked it in the little ramekins, and added it to my lunches. I added potato salad and the 𝑒𝑥 for the lunches for my husband and his colleague Joel. Whether making ahead of time or storing afterwards, these lock and lock containers will keep the hot dogs and your American Pico fresh for days. Shout out to 𝐆𝑚𝐫𝐷𝑒 for coming to lunch with us the other day. It was awesome. Please like, subscribe, and say hi. I hope you enjoy this recipe.